couple of years ago, like when my dad had the episode with his heart and whatnot, and he was almost gone from us, man. So so that's when I was like, I started tearing up, man.
So Costner got you.
Costner kind of got me. Costner kind of got me, and fucking what's his name? Fucking Zack Snyder got me.
Zack Snyder?
Zack Snyder, he directed it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I was like, who the fuck's Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to see that picture, man. I got to be honest. I mean, I was never really a big Superman fan, and I don't know. I mean, I watched the original Superman movies and shit, and they were awesome, of course. But I mean, I was just of the superheroes that I enjoy, Superman was not really. He's definitely in my top 10, but I don't know.
Well, who is your favorite one? I'm assuming Batman, right?
No, actually, Spider-Man would probably be my favorite.
Really? Did you see the last Spider-Man movie?
I didn't actually, no, because I was like, man, that looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah, trust me, you didn't miss much.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Yeah.
It's sad. You know, someone's got to do Spider-Man well. Although, that said, I mean, Tobey Maguire's, those flicks were, you know, at first they were respectable, but as soon as 2 came along, like, so the first one was kind of respectable, but, you know, once 2 came along, I was like, well, fuck this shit.
No, even the second one had its moments where it was like, all right, you know what, they kind of know what they're doing right now. You know?
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
The third one came along and everybody was just like, well, fuck this.
Yeah. I never even saw the third one because I heard nothing but bad things about it.
Once again, you know what happened.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
That's Tobey Maguire.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man, like, that whole thing, I was like, man, Costner's a terrible fucking actor, blah, blah, blah. It gets to that scene, man, and pretty much, like, there's 2 things that could happen in a movie that would get me to tear up. I don't know if, like, full-fledged cry or whatnot, but you can get me to tear up pretty easily. I think the last time I almost teared up during a movie was, what the fuck was that movie?
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It was, The Toxic Avenger. No, I'm just kidding. Toxic.
No.
No, actually, I think it was when I was a little bit younger. I think, God, when was that? That was, I want to say it was like 2001, I think. I was watching a movie with my girlfriend at the time. And she's like, oh, let's watch this movie, Homeward Bound. And I was like, oh, fuck, I haven't seen that since I was a kid. All right, what the fuck, why not? Michael J. Fox is pretty awesome. So we're watching it, and, it gets to the end part, and it looks like, one of the trucks, like, hits one of the dogs, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. Because I had just, like, I'd pretty much lost my dog.
Like, right around that time?
Close to that time, yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Or, like, I knew, like, my dog was pretty much, like, on the way out at that point.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. No, don't do it. Don't do it, man. You ain't gonna get none.
Especially when things are, like, that poignant, like something happened in your life recently and it's sort of related to that, or is basically the same thing. It's kind of hard to be like, yeah, to, like, hold it in and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Have you ever walked out of a movie, though?
Plenty. Yeah, unfortunately, I walked out on a movie that I actually really enjoyed.
Which was?
Vanilla Sky, which most people probably don't like, but I actually really liked it. And my buddy Rick was with me at the time, and he was like, I can't fucking stand this shit. Let's get out of here. I'm like, oh, come on, man. We're like less than half an hour from the end. Let's just finish. He's like, no, man, this shit sucks. Let's get out of here. I'm like, oh, fucking fine. So we left and walked out of that picture. But I've walked out of a few other shitty ones as well. I don't remember what it was, though. But I think my uncle and I have walked out on a few.
I'm trying to think. I only walked out of one movie, actually, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
One movie. Out of all the shit that I've seen in my life, I've only walked out of one movie.
What was it?
It was, what was it? It was the second Harry Potter movie. Well, no, because at the time, I had this girlfriend who wound up fucking cheating on me, because I'm such a nice guy.
You're just the nicest guy I've ever met.
Dude, believe me, I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking with that one. So, she was a big fan of Harry Potter and whatnot, and, I took her to see the first movie, she dug it and whatnot. And, the second movie came out, and I was like, alright, you want to go see it? She's like, yeah, let's go, and keep in mind, she had read the books. So she knew what was coming. I didn't. I just couldn't have cared less. I was just like, God, please let me make out with her afterwards, or please get some kind of action here. That's how I knew there was no God. But yeah, we go into see the movie and whatnot. And one of the scenes, it's Harry Potter and some other shit brick standing on a table in front of the class, and they have to like have like a magic duel or something like that.
They play Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much. So one of them casts a spell that, you know, creates a snake or something like that, and
I remember that shit.
Yeah, like Harry Potter like starts like talking to it, and what is it, Parcel Tongue. Thank you, Kevin Smith, for the Smodcasts and whatnot. That kind of brought me up to speed with everything. So he like talks to the snake and whatnot, tells it to attack the other kid, and the other kid fucking sends a spell, sends it like flying up into the screen and whatnot. And the fucking girlfriend is freaking the fuck out. She's like, "Oh my God, I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "You knew this was coming, though, right?"
On you. I mean, geez, it's not like it's an interactive experience.
It wasn't even really that like crowded of a theater, if I remember right. So I don't even know why I was whispering at that point. I was like, "You knew this was coming, though. Like, what's is everything all right?" She's like still cowering. She's like, "Let me know when the snake's gone." I was like, "Okay, it's gone, I guess. I don't know what the hell's coming up, though. I don't know if another one's coming or whatnot." She's still cowering in the fucking chair and whatnot. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I was like, you know, I'm just like unimpressed at this point. I was just like, God, I just don't care about kids playing with their fucking dicks or whatnot. So I just look at her. I was like, do you want to get the fuck out of here?
I love that your description of Harry Potter is kids playing with their dicks and whatnot.
I mean, that's pretty much all they're doing. Is just waving their dicks. Like, who has the biggest fucking magic dick?
I never really looked at it that way, but I suppose you're right.
Like, who has the best wood? Well, it's got to be Harry Potter. He gets a special one. Doopy-dee.
You're a wizard, Harry. You have special wood.
I used to have special wood when I was a kid, but now I have diabetes.
Oh, shit.
You ever fuck a dwarf, Harry? Let me tell you something.
It's advertised.
Everybody makes it sound so goddamn easy.
Those little bastards won't stay still. Always
especially when they're greased up, you can't get a good grip on them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I look at the girlfriend. I was just like, "Do you want to just get the fuck out of here?" And she's like, "Oh my God, can we?" I was like, "Absolutely, like, let's go." As we're leaving, like we're not even out of the theater where the movie's playing and whatnot. Like we're not even like out to the lobby. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I ruined your movie." I was like, "It ain't my movie."
Yeah, I'm like,
I was like, I just took you to make you happy and whatnot.
I ain't here for me.
Yeah, I ain't here for me. I'm here for them.
Man.
Yeah, I fucking didn't get anything afterwards. Fuck.
Oh, of course not.
Like, of all the shit, and like, keep in mind, dude, I sat through fucking Crossroads, that awful fucking Britney Spears movie. Like, I sat through that thinking, something's gonna happen. There is no fucking way any woman would let their man just sit through this piece of shit and not have something happen.
Wrong.
Yep.
How like, wrong you could be.
It's like my girlfriend turned into like Dikembe Mutombo at that point. She said, "Not today."
I love that fucking commercial.
Same here, man.
I can't help it. Every time it's on, I'm like, tee.
It's hilarious.
It is. He just comes out of nowhere. Just, "Not today. Not in my house." No, I make him sound like Andre the Giant. Like, oh, hello, nice lady.
Dikembe, do you know how to swim? Only the dog bottle.
Got anything to eat? Anybody want a peanut?
I can make a squash. Now, here's another thing. Have you ever apologized for anybody for going to see a movie that you thought was going to be great and ended up being shit?
No, because I tend not to like really. I try not to build up movies if well, I don't know. I kind of let people make their own judgments, or usually I go to movies with people that are probably interested in it in the first place. So.
Right. But like you're the one that's like, dude, let's go see this movie. Come on, come on, come on. Your friends have lukewarm interest, we'll say the least.
Mm-hmm. But no, I've never had to apologize for a movie, although I think you apologized for something.
I apologized for a couple of them. Yeah, I apologize. Let's see. I remember Pat and I, we went to go see this movie on, like, Sharks or something like that at the IMAX Theater in Providence. I'm like, dude, this is going to be fucking badass. And it turns out it's just like a documentary on sharks and whatnot. I'm like, fuck, it's going to be great when they get to the white sharks fucking flying out of the water and shit. This is going to look great on fucking IMAX. They didn't.
They never went to those sharks?
No, they went to the great white, and they just, because it was like, it was narrated from like the point of like a sea turtle.
What?
That fucking makes sense. I'm like, if there's a sea...
The narrator was talking as though it was a sea turtle?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
That is so ridiculous.
So it gets to the white shark, and he's like, whoa. So it gets to the white shark, and it's just like, well, this looks like a bad customer. We should probably get out of here and get to safety. And that was it. Just showed him, like, fucking swimming along. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
So we get out of the theater. I look at Pat. I was like, dude, I am so fucking sorry, dude. Holy shit. I think
Meanwhile, he's probably sitting there like, what the fuck did you bring me to? I'm a little sea turtle fucking swimming near sharks. Like, what is this shit?
I think I bought him beer to make up for it.
You almost have to.
No, at that point, I had to. See, I apologized for that. I apologized to my friend for taking him to see that Ninja Turtles movie that came out, the animated one.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, fucking Ninja Turtles is going to be awesome. He's looking at me like, yeah, this is going to be great, man. Ah! They're like, oh, it's going to be a dark movie. It's going to be great. We get there, like, midway through the movie, I was just like, dude, I am so fucking sorry. Holy shit. I had no fucking... I had no idea about all this shit. Like, it's cool Kevin Smith did a voice and whatnot, but I mean, holy crap, just as a movie as a whole, this is... No. Like, whoever came up with this concept should be fucking fired. Like, just dragged through the streets.
The Michael Bay one comes out.
Yeah. Not looking forward to that one.
Explosions and Megan Fox.
Yep. And one of the turtles is gonna go, oops, my bad. Although that might be Shredder, who knows? And then I apologize. I apologize to another friend of mine for going to see Ghost Rider 2. It was just so awful.
It's
like,
never seen the first Ghost Rider.
Trust me, you're not missing anything. But it's a bad movie when you look at each other afterwards and just go, you know what? Green Lantern wasn't that big of a piece of shit as I thought it was.
It's bad if you're saying that about the Green Hornet, though.
Never saw Green Hornet.
Me neither, but it looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
When Seth Rogen is a superhero, things are terribly wrong.
It's not even really a superhero, it's just more like a crime fighter. It's like, everybody calls Batman a superhero. Batman's not a fucking superhero.
That's true. I mean, they don't have any superpowers.
Exactly. That's the one thing that qualifies them as a superhero. Batman is a vigilante crime fighter, as is the fucking Green Hornet.